on this very special occasion for you all this morning. I have given permission to videotape, so we will be having this videotaped so long as everybody's in agreement with that. And I'd like to, at this time, have everybody just go around and please introduce yourselves and tell me who you are and how you're related to this case.
Jennifer Higgins, case manager. Ashley Braxton, Assistant Attorney General in this case for more than 2.5 years now. James Sidorsky, YFA Supervisor from Salon.
Elizabeth Walker, friend of the adopting family.
Sandra Kramer, we're a parishioner of the Andersons.
Albert Kramer, co-pastor with Bill.
Hi, I'm Dee Scott from Hillsborough County School Special Work.
Jody Corn, brother and sister.
Enough said.
Alex Corn, nephew.
I'm Roger Benson. I was the guardian ad litem for the past year.
Great.
Katie Linder with Camelot Adoptions. Laura Bretto, Family Adoption Specialist. I have been assisting the Andersons for their adoption journey.
Great. And now we'll go down this side of the table, okay?
I'm Bill Anderson, the adoptive father.
Welcome. Sue Anderson, the adoptive mother.
Esmeralda.
Welcome.
Carmen Jones, the sister.
Welcome. Welcome to all of you. I missed some of the videotapers, but do you all want to tell me who you are?
I'm Jenny. I'm Sue and Bill's daughter.
Great. Welcome.
I'm Lydia, and I'm.
Sue is my mother. This is my daughter.
Yes.
She's a great dog.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, welcome. I don't know that I think I've got everybody now, and again, welcome to all of you. Ms. Cordone, your appearance for the record.
Melissa Cordone, attorney ad litem for Esmeralda, and on behalf of the Andersons.
And you're standing, which I appreciate. Who will I be swearing in? Did I miss somebody? Hi. Sorry to miss you.
It's okay. Melissa Bermeyer, I was Esmeralda's caseworker previously for 2.5 years.
Well, welcome. Well, you obviously made quite an impression to have this many fans here, so we certainly appreciate everybody being here. Who will I be swearing in now?
If almost everyone will raise their hand because I'm going to ask the whole group how they feel about this.
Okay. Do you all solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you will provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Please proceed.
Your Honor, we're here today for the adoption of this beautiful girl who, as you can see, is very loved by a number of people. And we're here today on behalf of the Andersons. Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, if you'd state your names and spell them for the record, please.
William Reuben Anderson, Jr., WILLIAMRUB, ANDERSON, Jr., Jr.
Susan Corn Anderson, SUSANCORNANDERSON.
Y'all didn't know a spelling test was
We're teachers.
Art teacher.
And Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, we're here today for the adoption of Esmeralda. And you filed a petition requesting that you can adopt her. And was everything in that petition true and accurate to your knowledge? Okay. And just to give the judge a brief history, if you just tell the court how Esmeralda came to be in your care.
Esmeralda walked into my classroom. I'm an art specialist at her school. And she came into my classroom, and over a span of time, she frightened me, she impressed me, she won my heart over, and when I realized that she was getting so much older, she's just finishing 9th grade this year in our school, and she was doing really well, and I just thought it would be a shame for her to age out and be taken somewhere else and not get to stay and finish her school. And one thing led to another, and after about 5 months of asking people like B. Scott, the social worker, and she started crying, and she's a very tough woman, and said, "Oh yes, I do." Everybody I said anything to was very, very excited about the idea, and I was too. So finally, after about 6 months, I told Bill I was thinking about it. And then when he met her, he said, "I get it." So it was a very slow kind of process, and just it naturally grew. And she started asking us when we were going to adopt her too. So we felt like everybody was moving in the same direction.
And if I'm sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
We had the day visits, and then we started having weekend visits. And on one of the weekend visits, I asked Esmeralda, we were sitting in the kitchen having lunch, I said, just for curiosity, why do you like coming here? Her answer was, because I feel loved. And I said, okay. So, thank you.
Very sweet. And approximately how long has she been in your care?
She came home with us October 10th of last year.
And you've been working with the department and she's been placed in your care. Do you feel at this point in time that you no longer need any additional services, or is there anything that you need at the department prior to closing out this adoption?
I believe it would be helpful for her to still have some counseling. She is a teenager and this is a big change, and sometimes it's nice to have another point of view and someone else that can listen to some of your concerns. You can't always tell your parents or your teachers. So I think that would be a helpful thing for her. But we're prepared to get that if we can't do it some other way. We'll find some way.
And do you both believe that you have the sufficient financial resources to care for her until adulthood? Yes. And is it your desire that in this adoption she be your legal heir and be able to inherit from you as if she was your own first child?
Yes.
And Esmeralda, since you are, and just to advise the court, you will be 18 in just a few weeks. If you would tell the court how you feel about this adoption, if it's something that you want. It's something you're excited about though, right? Yeah. Okay, and you want to be adopted by the Anderson family?
Yeah, so I can keep attacking my sisters and brother.
And the court has previously allowed in the TPR that she can continue.
Right, next
on. Ms. Geegan, you've been the adoption case manager on this case.
Yes.
And does the Anderson family have an approved home study that was conducted on their house?
Yes.
And has the department issued the proper consents for their adoption?
Yes.
And I guess in regards to the continued therapy, will the department be able to assist with, so that her therapy continues?
Yes.
After the case is closed? Yes. Mr. Benson, I'll go to you. You've been the
Sure.
guardian for a while. If you would give your opinion on the guardian ad litem office's opinion in regards to this adoption.
I enjoyed being with Esmeralda. She was just wonderful, and the Andersons can't beat them, so I know they're gonna have a very, very happy future. So yes, excited about it.
And is everyone else in the room in agreement with and in approval of this adoption?
Yeah. Speak now or forever.
So Your Honor, I'd ask that the court finalize this adoption, making it.
Do you have something that you want to say?
Well, my eyes.
I mean, I'm okay with the adoption.
Good.
I'm really okay with it. But just one little issue I'm not kind of agreeing with, which would be like the last name change.
And I talked briefly with Ms. Cordone about that, and right now, I think the understanding is that we're not gonna make a change to the name. So Esmeralda will continue to be Esmeralda, and I won't say it right, but Muniz Rios,
Yes.
okay? And that's what we understand is gonna be right now, so I'm not gonna make that change right now, and if that's something that Esmeralda decides she wants done later, she can come back some other time, or she can come back some other time and get that done, okay? You don't have to worry about that. You also, and you're her sister, right?
Yes.
And you also, from what I've heard, don't have to worry that you won't be able to see her, because you will be able to continue seeing her and having a relationship with her, okay? So you need to know and understand that, because that's something her sister was concerned about too, okay? Anything else anybody wants to talk about or tell me about? Esmeralda, do you have anything that you want to ask me about or tell me about?
Is that okay, like, after the adoption, I could like, hang out with her?
You'll have to ask your mom and dad. But there's certainly gonna be no court order that would prevent that, okay? That would just be something that you need to work out with your family, who loves you. All of your family is here and loves you very much, okay? And I don't think that, there's certainly nothing that I would do that would prevent that, okay?
I'm sorry. Esmeralda made me a comment not too long ago that she asked a question and the answer she received said that I have issues. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. So it's like preventing me to spend more time with my sister.
Okay, and I don't know anything about that, but what I can tell you now is, we're prepared to, move forward with the adoption, and then once that happens, it'll be up to Esmeralda and her family, and you, to decide what's gonna be best for all of you in working towards maintaining a good, solid relationship with you as her sister. Okay? Does that help explain things a little bit? All right. Does anybody else have anything that they want to share or discuss? Yes, ma'am.
I just want to make it clear to you, because you haven't been around us, that we really have reached out to include her and her brother and her other sister in Esmeralda's life, and that we will continue to do that. And we support this relationship with her siblings and are grateful that they're close enough we can get them together. We've had, in the last 3 weeks, we've gotten together with the sisters, and then last weekend we had her brother spend the night with us. Friday night was with us all day Saturday, and Saturday night went home.
Okay.
So we do make that effort, and it's certainly not a wall we've put up.
Good. And as you continue to grow as a family over the years, as Esmeralda gets much older, it'll be something that you'll all be able to work on fostering together and coming together, but that's wonderful to hear. And I thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else, before we get to the finalization part? Anything else?
Your Honor, there is one issue. Her Esmeralda's original birth certificate is from Puerto Rico. We had a lot of trouble obtaining it. For her to get a driver's license and her ID, she needs an original. There is an original in the court file. I don't know if the court would be inclined to release that and substitute it for a certified copy.
You have,
You have her original birth certificate?
and if not, I can release the one that we have and we'll substitute it for a copy. Okay? So we can take care of the driver's license and all the other identifying information that we need. So if there's nothing else, I'll go ahead with my part, which is very short and usually anticlimactic. But I have reviewed everything. I know we're going to be making some changes to the name, which I will receive. But everything looks to be in order, and I've heard testimony from all the family today about Mr. Anderson and Miss Anderson and their love for Esmeralda and their desire to continue to care for her as their daughter. And I certainly commend you all and thank you all for being here. So the court is happy to enter the final judgment for adoption, wherein William Anderson and Susan Anderson will be mom and dad to Esmeralda Muniz Rios. Okay? So a big congratulations. And I will sign the order that will also close this case and terminate the court's jurisdiction. Okay, so you'll be resubmitting those to me?
I'll file an amended petition and then submit to the
Okay,
court.
all right, and just make sure everybody's on board with that. It's just a change to the name. Now what we usually like to do is take a few quick photographs if y'all are up for it. I don't know how we'll fit all of you in a photograph, but we'll do our best. So we'll do that, and then we'll let you all get on your way. But thank you again for letting me be a part of this